You're in limbo outside the Lindo, or enduring the wait when you're 24 hours late. It's all about staying cool, keeping up the liquids, staving off the hunger, and going about your normal routine, preparing for that all-important moment. Kerry Keene's due date has passed, but only just. After 9 months counting down, 40 weeks plus 1 day, and her patience is beginning to run out.
That's the most frustrating thing, is that you've given a date, and then obviously it never arrives on the date. So I wish they'd just give you a date when you're actually going to have the baby, because I think it's just that, when's it going to be now? It's frustrating.
Just a waiting game.
Yeah, it's just a waiting game. So you don't want to do too much just in case, and you don't want to go too far from home.
Only 4% of women give birth on their actual due date. Most women go into labour 1 week either side of 40 weeks. And statistically, women pregnant with girls have shorter pregnancies than those having boys.
One would presume that the Duchess of Cambridge would have had a scan early on in pregnancy, and that's a very accurate way of determining the size of the baby at that stage. So I suspect they know pretty much when the baby's due, theoretically.
For 19 days, the press has digested speculation, tip-offs and rumours within its midst, and it's not about to stop now.
Well, I think we were all expecting the original due date to be mid-July, as sort of mentioned by the Duchess herself. So I was certainly working on the basis of the 13th of July. That day came and went. And then since then, there's been further rumours. Every day there seems to be, swirling around different speculation. Is it today? Is it tomorrow? Is it over the weekend? I'm personally just hoping it's going to be sooner rather than later, because I'm getting a bit too familiar with the Lindo wing for my liking.
Since disappearing off the scene in mid-June, the Duchess of Cambridge has maintained a very low profile, keeping her due date a closely guarded secret. In the great Kate due date debate, perhaps the biggest clue lies in where the Duchess is at any one time. And the thought is that she's already back here in London, perhaps even at Kensington Palace. If true, these tangled cables and poised cameras will soon spark into life as the great Kate wait begins to draw to a close. Paul Harrison, Sky News, Paddington.